Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina and today I am setting up my reading journal. So normally I would track all my books that I've read in my normal bullet journal, but because I didn't have enough space in there, I've decided to start an extra journal for reading, and this is a Leuchtturm 1917 journal. 3 or 4 years ago, I always used Leuchtturm journals because they are easily available in my country, like in Germany. But then the pages were too light for me because they have only 80 GSM. But because I will be collaging more in this notebook, I've decided this isn't too bad because there will not be that much of drawing. About the Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks, as I said before, they have 80 GSM paper. The pages are numbered and we have a total of 251 pages. Also in the back you have some papers that you can take out easily, and this is perfect for when you make mistakes or anything, because you just can easily put the papers out of the notebook. And I really love Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks. I love the aesthetic of them and anything, and that's why I've chosen this one. And let's start right into journaling. So I've already sketched out some pre-pages and now I'm ready to get started with my reading journal. Oh, and what I forgot to mention, as I see here, you have 2 ribbon bookmarks and an elastic closure as always, and a thank you card. And in every journal you buy from not a Leuchtturm 1917, you have this sticker so you can label your journals, for example, first reading journal or second reading journal. Also, something what I'm using a lot in the setup is this notepad from Archer & Olive. I believe it was in one of their yearly subscription boxes that you get every 3 months, because I was a subscriber once, but now I'm not anymore. But there I've got this notepad from, and then I just collaged a little bit and had my contacts here, so when someone finds this notebook, he can easily contact me and let me know. And now let's start with the title page. I've used a lot of stickers, a bunch of scrapbooking stuff, and lettered on top because, as I said, the paper is really thin, so when I wanted to do some lettering or something which needs more color on the page, then I tried to collage it before so nothing will bleed through. And this is just a header with Reading Journal 2022-2023. I know 2022 is almost over, but because I really had no place to track my journal, my readings, that's why I've started this journal right now. That's the pretty thing about journaling, I believe. You don't always have to start on January or on July like the most people do. When you just need it, you can take it out and start journaling. I really love this about everything about bullet journaling and now about my reading journal. The next page is monthly reads page, so I have 12 months here listed down where I will just track down which books I've read in 1 month. So I have just like a glance on how many books I read this month and which books I've read this month. And then I just decorated it again with some stickers. The next page I'm setting up is my to be read list. So it's just a small title which says to be read and a double page of my journal, completely blank and just with a little bit of decoration where I can write down all the books I want to read in the next month, or books I saw on Instagram, or books my friends recommended to me that I want just write down and think about them when I'm at the bookstore or when I'm ordering new books. So this is this whole page about. Next up, we have a page dedicated to all the 2023 releases that I can't wait for. This is the page on the left side, and on the right side I've got a page for BookTok finds. I think everybody who's a reader who is into social media knows BookTok and knows how much books are hyped in BookTok. That's why I've decided to have an extra page for the most hyped BookTok finds. And for the 2023 releases, it's just some books I know that are coming next year that I really want to read. For example, the second part of Things We Never Got Over, I don't have the name in my mind right now, sorry, but when you read Things We Never Got Over, you may know that there will be a second part about it, and I'm so excited for this book because Things We Never Got Over was one of my favorite reads of this year. It was just everything in one book that I could imagine, and I really loved it. So that's something that comes on the side for 2023 releases I can't wait for. And that's it for this page. Next up is my series tracker. There I want to track all the series I'm reading, for example the Twisted series. So on the left side I just have the series name, and on the right side I have some little boxes about how many books the series have. For example, the Slam series has 3 books, or the Twisted series has 4 books. Sorry, not 5. It has 4 books. And on the left side I've got my 5-star reads. Sadly again, some footage is gone. I don't know why. I believe my camera has really a problem with footage that it can take on, and I need to buy a new one, but I didn't come to it at this moment, so sorry about that. But it's just again some collaging and a list about my 5-star reads that I got. For example, Things We Never Got Over, one of my 5-star reads, the first book I will write on this list. Next up is my favorite book quotes page. This is a pretty simple page, not much decoration, just a header. You can see it like as a brain dump page, and there I will just write down all the favorite book quotes I have, like book quotes that really got into my heart and that I just want to think about in my life. And maybe when I need a quote for, I don't know, an Instagram caption, then I can look there. So this is this page all about. And then the next page, I will not stop the voiceover now because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we come to the next page right now. The next page is my reading tracker. I don't know if you know this page is back then, I believe 2 or 3 years ago, that this bullet journal trend was my year tracker, like yearly trackers about mood or anything. And you had all these little boxes where you could color in every day, and I've made the same as a reading tracker. I have 3 things to track. One is just normal physical book reading, like when I've had a book in my hands at that day. Then the second one is when I start a new book, and the third one is when I finished one book. For sure, I believe that the last 2 categories will always be on the same day, because when I finish one book I will start reading a new book immediately, like 10 minutes after. I'm crazy, but then I will just color in the box in half, I believe. And then on the right side of this whole page, I just have a little quote page, a lot of decoration going on again, like a transition for the ending of this setup, you could say. And by the time we have now, since I've explained this page already, I wanted to ask you a question. So a lot of people mentioned that my music in my videos was just like the baddest thing ever. Like they didn't want to watch my videos because of the music. And since I'm completely new here, I have pretty much no idea what music to use, like what music people want to hear in such videos. this time I've decided to go much more slower. I also have a new editing program with new music available, because in my last program I didn't had really much options to choose. But please let me know if you think it's better now, or if you have any recommendations, then just let me know in the comments. Tell me what you want to hear in the videos, or what your heart wants. And yeah, for the quote that I choose for this page is, "Between the pages of books is a lovely place to be." And yeah, that's so far for the setup. I will also set up one page here where you can see how I will review the books that I've read. So every book that I read will have its own page, and this will be pretty simple. So just on the left top corner I have the book and the author, and also when I started and ended this book. Then on the bottom right corner I have just a review, like 5 boxes for 5 stars. And in the middle it's just about notes and thoughts, or collaging a mood board about the book, how I felt about it. And yeah, that's already it. That's the setup of my reading journal. Let me know any ideas for reading journals. I also thought about monthly setups, but I had no idea what to make in the setup. And I believe I will make maybe monthly flip throughs of my journal, like of all the books I reviewed and all the pages about the books. So let me know if you would be interested in that as well. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry about a lot chit-chatting today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!